You don't look bad because of your face. You look tired, drained, heavy. And the reason is not what you think. It is not your nose, not your jawline, not your genetics. The real damage is quieter than that. It builds slowly, day after day, choice after choice. Most people stand in front of a mirror and blame DNA. They blame age. They blame bad luck. But the mirror is not showing fate. It is showing habits. It is showing stress. It is showing the weight of thoughts you repeat every single day. Your face is not just skin and bone. It is a record of your discipline, a record of your emotional control, a record of how you react when life becomes difficult. And this is where Stoicism enters the picture with brutal honesty. The ancient Stoics believed that the mind shapes the body, not in a mystical way, in a practical way. The Roman emperor-philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Modern science now confirms this idea in a different language. Chronic stress raises cortisol. Cortisol breaks down collagen. Collagen keeps your skin firm. Anger tightens facial muscles. Over time, tension becomes your default expression. Poor sleep weakens your eyes and dulls your focus. Even posture changes, how others rate your attractiveness within seconds. These are not opinions. These are studied patterns of biology and psychology. What is happening inside you slowly prints itself on the outside. And the scary part is this: most of the damage is silent. No alarm goes off when your stress level stays high for years. No warning light appears when constant complaining trains your face into negativity. No one tells you that scrolling endlessly through comparison traps is subtly reshaping your confidence and your expression. Yet the effects accumulate. People sense it before they understand it. They feel tension in your presence. They read exhaustion in your eyes. They notice heaviness in your posture, and they label it as unattractive without knowing why. This video is not about makeup. It is not about fashion. It is not about expensive routines. It is about the invisible forces quietly destroying your appearance from within. Today we will uncover 20 silent things that are changing how you look without your permission. Some of them will surprise you. Some will challenge you. Some will expose habits you defend every day. You will learn how chronic anger reshapes facial tension, how envy alters your micro-expressions, how lack of purpose drains the light from your eyes, how fear of judgment shrinks your body language. You will understand why inner chaos always leaks outward. And more importantly, you will learn how Stoic principles can reverse the damage. Because the Stoics did not focus on beauty, they focused on mastery. And mastery creates presence. Presence creates calm. Calm creates attractiveness that does not depend on trends. There is a reason disciplined people often look sharper, even without perfect features. There is a reason peaceful individuals seem magnetic without trying. It is not magic. It is alignment. When thoughts are stable, the face softens. When emotions are controlled, the eyes clear. When purpose is strong, posture rises naturally. These are subtle changes, but they are powerful. By the end of this video, you will see appearance in a completely different way. You will stop blaming what you cannot control. You will start correcting what you can. You will recognize patterns in yourself that have been hiding in plain sight. And the final points on this list are the most important ones, because they reveal the deepest destroyer of all. The one that silently erodes confidence, energy, and presence over time. Stay with me until the end, because each point builds on the next. Each one connects. Each one exposes a layer. When you see the full picture, you will understand why some people age faster, why some people radiate strength without speaking, and why self-control is more powerful than any cosmetic solution. This is not about chasing perfection. It is about removing what is weakening you. It is about reclaiming control over the small daily behaviors that shape your reflection. The transformation does not start in the mirror. It starts in the mind. And once you understand that, everything changes. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom, where we break down ancient philosophy into practical power for modern life. If you are ready to build a stronger mind and a stronger presence, subscribe to the channel and join us on this journey of discipline, clarity, and real inner strength. The Stoics understood something most people still ignore. Your character shapes your expression. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul becomes colored by its thoughts, and this is not poetry, it is observation. The mind commands the body, not in a dramatic way, but in a steady, daily way. Every emotion leaves a small physical mark. Stress tightens the forehead, anger hardens the jaw, envy narrows the eyes, fear shrinks posture. These changes are small at first, almost invisible, but repetition turns moments into patterns, and patterns become appearance. Calmness does the opposite. Calm breathing softens the face, clear thinking steadies the gaze, self-control relaxes the shoulders. When the inner world is ordered, the outer world reflects that order. This is the Stoic truth about appearance. It is not decoration, it is discipline made visible. So now we break the silent destroyers one by one, because each one is shaping how you look, even when you are not aware of it. Chronic stress is the first destroyer. It raises cortisol levels in the body. High cortisol breaks down collagen and weakens skin elasticity. The face loses brightness. The eyes look tired. The skin looks dull. Stress also keeps the nervous system alert, which means your facial muscles rarely relax. Stoicism teaches control over perception. Focus only on what you can control. Release what you cannot. When the mind stops fighting every external event, the body stops living in emergency mode. Constant anger is next. Anger tightens the jaw. It sharpens the eyes. It pulls the brows downward. Even when you are silent, anger leaves a trace in your expression. Seneca warned that anger punishes the one who carries it more than the one who receives it. Anger feels powerful in the moment, but long-term it distorts the face and posture. The Stoic correction is pause and perspective. No event is worth permanent tension. Lack of sleep follows quietly. Dark circles form. Reaction time slows. Skin repair decreases at night, so poor sleep accelerates visible aging. A tired brain struggles to regulate emotion, which means irritation becomes easier. Self-discipline includes rest. Rest is not weakness. It is maintenance of the instrument. Complaining habit slowly carves negativity into expression. The more you complain, the more your face rehearses dissatisfaction. Lips press downward. Brows contract. Epictetus taught that events do not disturb us, only our judgments about them do. When judgment changes, expression changes. Poor posture is another silent destroyer. Shoulders rounded forward signal defeat. Head tilted downward signals insecurity. Weak body language reduces perceived attractiveness instantly. Stoics valued physical discipline because body and mind are connected. Stand upright. Breathe deeply. Let structure replace collapse. Overthinking creates constant tension in the forehead. Furrowed brows become permanent lines over time. The mind keeps replaying scenarios, and the body reflects that tension. Stoic practice trains attention to the present moment. When thinking becomes controlled, facial tension reduces. Envy creates restless eyes. Comparison breeds insecurity. Insecurity leaks into subtle expressions that others read unconsciously. The Stoics taught gratitude and self-focus. What belongs to you is enough. Lack of sunlight and movement drains vitality. Sunlight supports natural rhythms. Movement improves circulation. Without them, energy drops and skin loses glow. Stoicism supports resilience through physical endurance. Move the body. Build strength. Social media comparison adds artificial insecurity. Endless exposure to filtered images distorts perception. The brain begins to believe unrealistic standards. This creates subtle dissatisfaction, and dissatisfaction shapes expression. Stoic wisdom reminds you that value comes from virtue, not validation. Processed diet contributes to inflammation. Inflammation causes puffiness and dullness. Food choices are not only about weight. They affect skin clarity and energy levels. Self-control at the table reflects self-control in life. Dehydration dries the skin and reduces elasticity. Even mild dehydration lowers energy. The face reflects low vitality quickly. Drink water regularly. Discipline in small habits compounds. No purpose creates emptiness in the eyes. When direction is unclear, posture weakens and gaze loses focus. Purpose fuels presence. Stoics centered life around virtue and meaningful action. When you wake up with intention, the body carries itself differently. Fear of judgment closes body language. Arms cross, chin lowers, eye contact reduces. The body tries to protect itself. Stoicism trains indifference toward opinions outside your control. Stand firm in values, not in approval. Lack of self-control shows in repeated impulses. Excessive eating, constant scrolling, uncontrolled reactions all leave subtle marks. Impulse creates chaos. Discipline creates structure. The face reflects whichever one dominates. Negative self-talk is internal violence. When you repeat harsh words to yourself, your nervous system reacts as if attacked. Shoulders tense, eyes lose softness. Your face listens to your thoughts even when no one else hears them. Replace self-insult with objective correction. Avoiding responsibility weakens presence. When you constantly escape duties, confidence drops. Low confidence affects posture and eye contact. Stoicism emphasizes ownership. Take responsibility. Strength grows with accountability. Living in chaos affects mental clarity. Messy environments increase stress hormones. Stress shows physically. Order your space. Order your mind. No silence time keeps the brain overloaded. Constant noise prevents emotional processing. Unprocessed emotion becomes tension. Silence allows reset. Even a few minutes daily reduces mental pressure. Fake smiling creates inauthentic energy. A forced smile activates different muscles than a genuine one. Others sense the difference. Authentic calm produces natural expression. Lack of inner peace is the largest destroyer. Without peace, stress remains baseline. Without peace, reactions dominate. Without peace, tension becomes identity. Stoicism trains acceptance of reality. Acceptance reduces resistance. Reduced resistance softens the face. As you move through these destroyers, notice the pattern. Each one begins internally and ends externally. Appearance is not just symmetry. It is energy. It is composure. It is presence. Calm confidence changes how you walk into a room. Calm confidence changes how long someone holds eye contact with you. Calm confidence reduces unnecessary muscle tension. Stoic power is quiet. It does not shout. It does not chase approval. It stands steady, and steadiness is visible. Every breath, every thought, every habit is shaping your reflections slowly. The body keeps score of your emotional patterns. When anger reduces, the jaw softens. When stress lowers, the skin recovers brightness. When purpose increases, the eyes sharpen. When discipline strengthens, posture rises. None of these changes require extreme measures. They require awareness and repetition. The Stoics did not chase beauty, yet many of their descriptions point toward a powerful presence built through self-command. This presence cannot be bought. It must be practiced, day after day, thought after thought, reaction after reaction. The silent destroyers lose power when awareness grows. The mind commands the body displays the mind, And every small correction you make internally begins to reshape what the mirror reflects externally, not through sudden transformation, but through steady alignment between thought, action, and identity, repeating quietly in every expression you wear throughout the day. Your face is a mirror of your habits, not your wishes, not your excuses, your habits. Every late night, every angry reaction, every moment of discipline, every moment of control, it all leaves a trace. Slowly, quietly, consistently, the mirror does not lie. It reflects what you repeat. And the powerful truth is this: small daily corrections create visible transformation, not in one week, not in one dramatic shift, but in steady, silent upgrades. When you choose calm instead of anger, your expression softens. When you choose responsibility instead of blame, your posture strengthens. When you choose discipline instead of impulse, your energy sharpens. Beauty is not decoration. Beauty is discipline practiced long enough to become natural. Attractiveness is not luck. It is self-mastery. It is emotional control under pressure. It is composure when others panic. It is clarity when others complain. That kind of presence cannot be filtered. It cannot be faked. It cannot be copied. It is built. And once it is built, people feel it before you even speak. They sense steadiness. They sense control. They sense strength. This is the Stoic advantage. You do not chase validation. You build character. You do not chase attention. You build presence. And presence changes everything. The world reacts differently to someone who is calm, grounded, and internally strong. So if you want to upgrade your appearance, start upgrading your mind. If you want sharper features, sharpen your discipline. If you want brighter eyes, clear your thoughts. If you want magnetic energy, master your reactions. Because in the end, the most powerful transformation does not happen on your skin. It happens in your choices. Master your mind, and your presence changes without saying a word. If this message opened your eyes, subscribe to Stoic Wisdom and join us as we build strength from the inside out. Like this video, if you're ready to take control of your habits, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and stay with us, because real power begins within.